How to change the horn. I showed you how to change the horn on one of these. Now the strobe. These little plastic tabs you have on the sides here. You take with a screwdriver, flathead, you pop them out. We want to be very careful with handling this because the entire strobe circuitry that's very fragile pops out, as you can see here. That's the entire thing. The wires are coming into it. Those wires are attached to the horn, coming out the back box, so be very careful if you're in a building doing this. And actually, I wouldn't even recommend going off my videos to do these in real buildings. Honestly, just do it if you're a hobbyist and you have one of these in your collection. Don't take this for real building advice. And actually, do not tamper with these in buildings. But I'm going to swap my own private device here. I'm going to switch this around. So let's show you how to flip this around and reattach it. So you want to be very careful because this has its own plastic tabs that are very fragile, but this plastic flexes and you want to actually separate because these wires are so tightly and you can't just flip this around. As you can see, it won't work because these wires will break off. You want to very carefully unclip this circuit board with a screwdriver. You want to get your screwdriver and very carefully unclip it right here. Okay, so I managed to get this done. Be very careful with the paper insert. It is paper. It will break. This fire lettering piece here is obviously very, very fragile. Do not slam it down or anything. This piece moves around, so mine came out a little crooked. Make sure that this is straight up and down, and do not touch the gray piece. This may shock you. It's 350 volts. Look at the voltage on that. That's a flash capacitor. You don't want to touch that or else you can get shocked. I did not touch it. I managed to just use the screwdriver to pop it out. Just make sure your lens is not... and you want it to be this way because mine was originally upside down. But I flip it around. So I flip it around and you want to pop it back in the same way you did, just reverse order. So that's what you want to do very carefully. Once you get this snapped back in place, the whole assembly and everything, you want to guide those two original plastic clips right back into their spots, which I'm doing right now. I'm going to push them with my finger. Now you might want to use a screwdriver for this in case your fingers are easy to cut open or anything like that, and you just want to... It'll click into place. You just want to make sure you click it, and you don't get scared if you hear that noise. It's not breaking anything. As you can see, this one is now completely intact. It has a strobe on top now. As you can see, this is my new fire alarm. It's ready to go. And yeah, this fire alarm is ready to go. As you can see, it's top mounted strobe. Anyone in the local area where I am, you guys might think this is familiar if a 9838 was here, but I don't like the 9838. I like the 9805, 9822, 9834T horns instead. A new one for the collection. Yes, that's what you gotta do. And it has the bottom label, just like the professional setups do with this. They put the label on the bottom, and they have this on top. Put this on top, and they have the label on the bottom. So that when this is mounted high up on a wall, this is not protruding below the horn. The horn is below this. This is on top, and then you have this label here on the bottom. And then this old thing, which make sure it still works after I did that. Yeah, it does. Put that in. Put this whole harness on the back of it. I know if I plugged something into here, one of the smoke alarms, and put it on the back of this, the smoke detector would make this thing ring. I might do a demonstration of that in the future as well. Just I need more subscribers, and then maybe I'll be dedicated to do that. Alright, peace.